lost my coffee. Oh my God. All right, welcome back to a new studio vlog. I need to edit like a crazy person. I have lots of videos to edit right now. Late last night, I got the September Arts Next box breakdown done, so yay! I am very excited that that is complete. That was the season 2 finale of the box breakdown. You can get the full explanation over on that video, and I'll put a link in the description box below for you to go check that out. But I'm basically taking a little break from producing those videos because they're intense. Mama needs a break. I also just have so many things that I'm trying to work on right now. Of course, the big one still being the online class. I'm trying my best to get this class done. And my battery's dying. Okay, take 2. I'm still trying very hard to get this online class done. I have Patreon stuff I need to catch up on. I just have a lot going on at the moment, but the main priority is the online class. But before I can do that, I have 2 vlogs that I need to get done. I have a Patreon vlog, like a personal vlog that I need to edit, and it's really big. I have a lot of footage, so I'm probably gonna knock that out now. And then I have a studio vlog, which you probably would have already seen, hopefully. I've already edited that and that's already up. So I need to get those 2 done, which will be good because I'll be able to clear off some space off of my Final Cut. Then I can kind of clean up Final Cut and then work on editing the trailer for the online class. So while I'm editing all this stuff and getting the trailer lined up, I have my Etsy shop manager, Brooke, working on the kits, which is the mini journal kits, which is basically just the supplies cut down, measured, ready to go for you to build your own mini journal. I do show you how to make your own kit in the class, but if you didn't want to deal with sourcing materials and cutting things down and measuring, you can just buy a kit from my Etsy shop and you'll be ready to go. So in my mind, I am trying to launch the mini kits and the trailer on the same day, 2 weeks in advance before the class goes live. That way, if you want to buy a kit, you can get your kit in your paws, in your hands, before the class goes live. Will it happen that smoothly? I have no idea. We shall see. Right now, I need to edit. I have about a half hour to edit before the box breakdown video premiere happens. So I like to be on when that video premieres on their YouTube channel so that I can be in chat for that. So a lot of computer work right now, which is not very exciting. Earlier, by the way, you saw me, that was actually yesterday, I was working in my planner journal. I haven't really shown a lot of this on YouTube, mainly because it's kind of my personal journal. So it's basically like my planner and like my written journal, but also kind of a junk journal all rolled up into one. I document this quite a bit on Patreon because I really didn't feel comfortable putting a lot of these videos on YouTube. Over on Patreon, I have more like full in-depth kind of planner journal with me videos where you can watch me update it and make spreads in real time. But like this is an example of kind of what it is. Like I have font and or crazy text and I watercolor it and I save scraps from the week and collage things together and I put pictures in. So I was working kind of backtracking on some spreads that needed to be finished. Yeah, I still need to work on this, but this has been a fun little thing to kind of work on. This is actually my second insert. I've already filled another one. I'm getting really close to finishing this one before I start another insert. And it's a fun little project to just work on in between things. Like if I only have 5 or 10 minutes and I can just like doodle something in there or jot something down or whatever. It's been a really good, like, I don't know, mom side project, I guess you could say. But I'm also, I don't know, it's also my planner. It functions as a lot of different things. It's kind of a crazy thing. All right, I need to edit like a crazy person. Talk to you later. Good morning. I think my camera has a hard time focusing because I have so much stuff behind me. Right now I'm working on editing a trailer for the new online class. I started editing it yesterday, so I got the nice kind of outline of it with like the voiceover and the graphics, so that's all done. But now what I'm having to go through is go through all of the footage of the class videos, and there's a lot of them, and I'm pulling out footage to then edit into the trailer. And obviously I try to keep the trailers short. I think this trailer so far is like 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'm trying to keep the trailer short, but it means that the clips I am getting are also gonna be very short. So I'm trying to just go through and like comb and pull out clips and then kind of gather them by what they are. So like good just overhead page shots, shots where it's my hand moving around a lot. It just kind of creates a more dynamic trailer. And then shots of actual like art supply, art making processes. It's amazing how long something like a 1-minute video can take to edit. Yesterday when I started it, I realized that I really had to come up with some pretty set dates on things, which I hadn't really locked down what the launch dates are for these things. And I'm kind of dealing with multiple launch dates because there is that physical kit component. So I had a little chat with my shop manager yesterday, Brooke, and we were able to kind of knock out how the timeline is looking on everything. So I'm actually gonna be dropping off more kit materials to her today because she's cranking making kits, which is great. And we're trying our best to have as many ready to go as possible. And I actually like wrote my little dates here, and you'll know these dates because the trailer would have been live by the time that you see this. So September 16th, we're doing a soft kit launch on Patreon where I'm just gonna put up a small batch of kits up in my Etsy shop for patrons to buy for me to test out our new label maker and like new shipping system. Then on the 18th, which is a Friday, is when we are launching the kits in the Etsy shop to the public, as well as the online class trailer. So that drops the same day. And then October 2nd, the class will be live and available for purchase. We've created that lead time that we needed to get the kits up in the shop, allow people to buy the kits and for kits to get to where they need to go, hopefully before the class goes live. Again, with the idea that when the class is available for purchase, you can buy it, download your PDF, start watching videos, and you have your kit and you can start working on your mini right away without having to gather supplies. Again, and I'll reiterate this probably a lot, you don't have to buy a kit. I teach you how to put together a kit in the class, but it is a lot of really specific materials that typically comes in pretty large sizes that you might not want to deal with, which is why we created the kits, just to make your life so much easier and you don't have to measure anything and it's kind of just ready to go for you. I will say in planning everything, and because with this kit launch in the Etsy shop, I'm making a lot of changes on the back end of how we're doing things with Etsy because we're probably gonna be dealing with a lot of orders. Unfortunately, I am nervous about dealing with international shipping on these kits, both because we're dealing with a new system on our end and USPS is still a little bit all over the place. I already take a pretty big risk doing international shipping as it is, like pandemic aside, and I can't tell you how many times I end up having to eat postage costs, or it costs me more for things, or things get lost and I'm having to reship things, or I'm just losing money because I'm, losing the items that are in my shop and losing inventory. Don't worry, the mini journal kits is something that I hope to keep in the shop kind of all the time and freshen up with new paper designs and all that kind of stuff. And eventually at some point we will have those for international shipping. It's just right at the start, we're just a little nervous about doing it. I apologize that that's not gonna be an option for you initially. We'll at least see how things go with the kind of the big first launch day in the US and how that shipping process goes, and then we can handle international orders. Because also with the new back-end labels that we're doing and getting postage online, and it's really a very big change from what I was doing previously. I need to learn how to ship things internationally through this new system as well. So I just didn't want to add that additional layer of stress with orders because this is already pretty stressful enough as it is. I didn't want to add the international shipping on top of that right from the beginning. So again, I apologize. At some point it will be available, but just not right now. I will keep you all posted. I'm gonna keep editing, which is really not that exciting. Back to editing. All right, my coffee is very cold, but that's okay. Hello, it's been a few days since I've last talked to you. I don't even know what I've filmed this far. Story of my life. I spent the weekend down at my parents' house with Roman to give him a change of scenery and to escape the terrible air quality we have currently in Los Angeles, and especially where I am in the valley, where everything is just kind of sitting, and it's really quite terrible with all of the brush fires happening across our state right now. But the air quality is really, really bad. It's like going outside and just tasting a barbecue in your mouth, and there's ash everywhere. There's ash on cars. At some points of the day, there's actually like little flutters coming from the sky. It's very, very scary. The world just feels really apocalyptic at this current moment, and I just feel like I'm taking things just one day at a time because everything is just so frightening. Anyways, it's early in the morning. It's 8:25. I've already been up with Roman for quite a bit, got breakfast and entertained him for a bit. Dogs have been out, all that good stuff. So now I have a brief stint of time down here in my studio, and I have quite a bit of things going on this week. But for today, I am launching the online class trailer, which I completed over the weekend, as well as a soft launch of the kits for my patrons as a means of testing my new shipping situation. And it's mainly just to test my shipping. So I'm letting my patrons be my guinea pigs, which they are more than happy to be. I've already asked them about it and they were pretty excited. So I'm doing a soft launch of the kits today just to kind of work out some Etsy backend stuff. I'm also giving them early sneak peek to the online class trailer, which I assume by this point, when you're watching this vlog, the trailer would have already been up because this Friday, the 18th, I'm gonna be launching the trailer and the full class details, everything you need to know about the class, as well as the full kits. So everything will be up in my Etsy shop if you wanna get the mini journal kits. And then all of the information about the online class will also be up on my website and in the description of the trailer. Basically all the info is out, and including the launch date. So that's what I'm gonna work on this morning right now, is quickly getting that Patreon stuff up, tweaking the listings on Etsy, and then getting that live, and then setting everything live on Patreon. And then I'll kind of get a sense of you know, people's reaction to the trailer and how that goes. That is a perk with Patreon, I will say, is that my patrons, you know, they get early access to stuff, which I think they enjoy, but it's also really great for me because I can kind of see reactions to things before it goes public, which is actually really nice. So it's kind of like I have a little secret community to kind of work the kinks out of things before I kind of set things public, which is really good. So I'm gonna take care of that. And then I also am kind of itching to make some art today. I have a huge pile of magazines that I really need to go through, like to the point where I need to cut things out because it's too much. And I also have a little bit of oil pastels I wanna try. I got a pack of the, like, it's the multicultural oil pastel color assortment. And it's mainly because I really like the brown color that comes in the Expressionist Craypaw regular set. And if you've taken an online class with me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm really obsessed with this particular brown color, and I realized, why don't I just get the whole set of browns and just have a ball with this? So I'm thinking at some point today I will play around with this, but it's been sitting on my desk and I really need to play with it. So I'm gonna play with that, cut up paper, and then launch the soft launch kits and trailer on Patreon. I'm gonna get that done right now. And by the way, look at how cute my mug is. And this is my new mug, by the way. Oh yeah. 'Tis the season! Still cold. Still cold. up. Okay. Whew. I'm feeling a little frantic this morning and just this week in general. I have a lot going on. It's early in the morning, if you can't already tell. It's early in the morning and I'm down here trying to crank out just like a half hour of work before I need to switch into mom mode here. It's towards the end of the week, but the big thing is that tomorrow I'm launching the mini journal online class trailer. Earlier this week, I did a soft launch on Patreon. They got full access to the trailer and class info early, and I put up some kits to test our new shipping situation. We're like legit now. We have labels and tracking, and it's like a whole legit operation, and it's great. But we did a little soft launch with Patreon, which was really helpful for us to kind of test the back end of things, of just shipping things out with this new process, which the process is working out great. But the kits that I put on Patreon sold out, and it was just a small handful, but it just gave me a little taste, I think, of what might be coming Friday, and now I'm really nervous that I don't have enough kits. And I thought we made a lot. I think we have a lot, but now I'm really nervous. It like actually makes me like a little sick that we don't have enough kits. Because when I posted it on Patreon, my patrons snatched up those kits. In literally 30 seconds, they were gone. I literally had hit publish, and with under a minute, they were gone. I don't know how you guys buy stuff so fast out of my Etsy shop. It's like kind of insane. So I'm a little stressed out about that. Along with that, so I'm just like, please, dear God, did I make enough kits? I hope we made enough kits. The other thing that's coming tomorrow with the kits in the shop is a big restock of all sorts of things. I'm restocking the Hollow Ghost stickers. I'm putting out a new Inktober sticker set, it's an inky sticker set. It's for featuring the artwork from last Inktober. It's this set of stickers. It's like all line work and like spooky stuff. So those are dropping in the shop. And then I have a little set of round tarot stickers. It's a little 3-pack, 2 big ones and then 1 little one. So that's coming in the shop. So what I'm working on right now is trying to get the packing materials to Brooke this evening. I'll be doing a drop off at her house probably, but what I've been doing is just kind of helping her a bit because I know she's gonna have a lot to pack order-wise this weekend. So I'm prepping some tape and stuff like on the envelopes. I'm putting like a little "Buy Bun" sticker on them and putting like the "Do Not Bend" stickers on all of the stuff. I have a nice big batch over here of boxes going. So like, I think last night I did 100 middle-sized envelopes, and then I did 75 large-size envelopes, and I still have basically double that amount to do today. So I'm gonna try to get that done. It didn't actually take me very long last night, and it was actually really relaxing to just do something mindless. It was really, I actually really enjoy that part of running an Etsy shop, and it's been kind of hard actually giving that up a bit, but anyways. There's my water heater. Welcome to working in my garage. The other thing I'm gonna do is that I had ordered some packing tape a long time ago. You guys might remember this packing tape with the little scullies, but I got this other packing tape ordered that has some little like line ghosts on them that has just, this is actually a page out of my sketchbook. So I'm gonna trim it down and make like little chunks of it so that Brooke can basically like seal the orders. Like the packaging has a seal on it, but then she can add this little like packing tape extra, either the skulls or the little ghosties on either one, which I think will add something a little bit more fun, because with the new packing thing, we're not painting envelopes anymore because we're doing the labels, so it kind of just makes things a lot easier, which honestly, like, even though I'll miss the look of that, it does make my life and Brooke's life so much easier not doing all that, which I'm sorry to say, but in order for me to keep up with the volume of orders, this has to be done. I'm gonna work on that probably a lot of today, trying to get that done for her this evening. I also need to post up a bunch of stuff on Instagram. I need to start tweaking listings on the back end of Etsy today so that that can just be an easier launch for tomorrow, like making sure listings have proper quantities, that I have put the Patreon discount coupon code under everything, stuff like that. Just like little nitty-gritty details that I want to make sure is totally done so that tomorrow when I come in here, I can just like launch everything, basically publish listings, and then publish the YouTube video, put up a blog post, blah, 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 blah. It's like, it feels like the class is launching tomorrow, but it's not. It's just the trailer and then the Etsy shop thing, but it feels like a class launch. But the class actually launches October 2nd. Okay, this was really rambly. I'm gonna work on some packaging. Here we go. Today is Friday, September 18th, and it is the day of the trailer launch and all of the stuff in my Etsy shop, and I am so nervous right now. I'm always nervous before I launch something, but I'm just feeling particularly nervous today because I haven't launched something like this to this scale in a really long time, and it just makes me nervous. And I have a lot of little nitty-gritty things that I need to try to do before, and in a very specific order, before I just start going crazy. I have my to-do list here of things I'm just gonna start working my way through and try to make this happen. Okay, I'll touch base with you after this is launched. I'm very, very nervous right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think everything is up and live. Orders are already coming in like crazy. Now it's just, I hope that I have created enough kits for everything. We've made several hundred, so I'm hoping there are enough mini journal kits. The only blowback I've gotten so far is just regarding international shipping. I've definitely got some cranky messages and comments regarding it. Yeah, I mean, I got a comment saying that they like went to check out and didn't see that, and then saw that there was like no shipping for their country, but like it says in the listing and on my Etsy shop. It's just that kind of stuff I just have to let go, because it's like I can't make everyone happy, and that, again, the international shipping right now is just, it's too much of a risk. And I'll reiterate again, the class shows you how to make a kit and assemble all the supplies to make your own kit and make a mini, and there's literally a template in the PDF of the class. So like, if you get the class and you don't have a kit, it's fine. You don't need a kit to take the class. I literally show you how to make one. My international peeps, my international croots, you still can make your own if you plan on taking the class, so don't worry. Yeah, it's just a bummer, trust me. I wish I could be shipping worldwide, I really do, but I just can't. International orders in general usually represent anywhere between 25 to 30% of like my total Etsy orders. You know, I'm taking a loss on it too. Like, it's not, you know, it's not something that I want to be doing. And I think there's a lot of artists in the same boat as me. I'm not the only one putting a hold on international shipping right now. I now have to wrap up what I'm doing and put a pause. As much as I want to sit here and manage the Etsy shop and do customer service, which is usually what I end up doing on launch days, I have to go switch back into mom mode. So I'm gonna go take over, relieve James so that he can jump on a call, and I'm gonna go back to mom mode, and I will check in with you a little bit later today. I'm sure I will continue to just be nervous all day. Any kind of launch stuff like this just makes me so, this makes me so nervous, just because, I mean, I've never had any like major hiccups or issues with things, but it's just, I haven't launched something like this in such a long time, and like now it's like real, like the class is really happening. Yeah, just, I haven't put out an online class in several years, so all this stuff just makes me really nervous, but whew, it's good. It's all good. I feel like a hot mess right now. Oh my God. I just offloaded the footage that I had from earlier from filming and realized I have a lot of footage for this vlog. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, because there's just too much footage. Right now I'm just continuing to watch my Etsy shop and deal with customer service issues, and just following up on orders and just making sure everything's kind of running smoothly. And while that's happening, I'm also editing a video for Patreon. I'm also kind of dabbling in my sketchbook a little bit, kind of preparing for an October art challenge. I'll probably be doing Mab's Drawloween, which is what I've done the past 2 years actually, so I'll probably just do that again for October this year. I'm thinking I might do a separate video about that, kind of what my October art challenge plans are, and kind of my supplies, and share with you some of the stuff that I've been working on. So I might make that its own video. I want to say thank you so much to those of you who have purchased mini kits or zines or stickers or any of the stuff that was up in my shop today, or by the time you're watching this, probably a week ago or something like that. So thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are so excited about the class. That trailer is up if you want to give that a watch, and the complete details on the class are in the description of that video. I also have a link up on my website. You can also check it out there. But the class launches October 2nd. So even though the mini kits are available, again, that's optional. Class launches October 2nd. I hope you'll join me for that. Otherwise, continue watching me here on YouTube. I'm gonna keep posting content for ya. Oh yeah, and extra special thanks to my patrons who allow me to continue to make studio vlogs like this and come up with new art and ideas and things for my Etsy shop. I really, really love my patrons, so thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. Oh my God, I need a shower. I need to go get myself together because I am a hot mess. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!